I normally start the conversation off with, when do you want to use your pool? Because it's not when I want to use the pool. It's when do you and your family, when does the owners want to use that pool, and for how long of the year? I've heated pools for children, for families that have disabled children, and want to swim in it every day. And I'm not here to tell people that they can or can't, but I'm here to tell them what it takes to get to that level. And then some people just say, oh, I just want to, when it's nice and sunny outside, I want to be able to use the pool. And that becomes then, okay, shifting that conversation of which way we tend to go. But if financial cost of running a pool is a huge query to someone, then obviously that conversation goes down a different path. And so I tailor it towards the customer's ideals, rather than say, this is the quickest, cheapest, easiest way to hit your pool. That doesn't tend to work for me. I don't think so anyway. I mean, if that was the case, we could just make it the easiest sale possible, but it's not about that. It's about the client and what fits into their lifestyle, rather than them working their lifestyle around their pool. I can heat the pool quicker with solar as I can with a heat pump. A heat pump's going to take a lot of time because it's a small differential in heat transfer from the heat pump. So you can't make it any more than 4 or 5 degrees difference in a heat pump. Whereas solar, you could probably get a 10 to 12 degree variation in water temperature from in to out.
Why is that?
Because that's just how heat pumps are designed. They're designed to maintain temperature. So they're designed to be turned on at the beginning of the season and then turned off at the end of the season. And in between, all it does is sit there and hold the temperature to your desired swimming temperature. So the fact that people turn them on and off so often throughout the day means, okay, so if we say you heat the pool up for 4 hours in the morning and then 4 hours at night, and you only got it up 2 degrees, you're probably losing 2 degrees between turnovers, and so it's never ever moving unless you increase that runtime. I quite often square people up in their own backyards and say, do you have a pool cover? And if the answer is yes, I said, my next question is, do you use it? And you could see them thinking about it, and I quite often would say, look, you don't need to be honest to me. Because I don't really care if you use the pool cover or not. But if you don't use the pool cover, then there's some underlying factors that come with that in heating a pool. And especially if you're using a lot of electricity to heat the pool, well, you're going to use a lot more without a pool cover. And so the conversation's then easily steered towards, say, a solar-based system that doesn't rely on it, because most people are not aware of just how much an electric pool, heat pump can cost to run, and putting 6 to 10 kilowatts on the roof, most of that can be absorbed just in the heat pump. It really does come down to personal preferences and lifestyle. You can't heat the pool in winter without a heat pump or a gas burner, and you sort of, there's an element of giving into it and taking. But I've done that many hybrid systems where we've done heat pumps and solar that, people are getting the best of both worlds. I've got a customer down here at Paradise who we installed solar and a heat pump on the same line. And I think from mid-September he's had the average pool temperature at 26 and the heat pump's come on 4 times. So the bulk of the work's getting done by the solar, and where possible it preferences the solar over the heat pump. But if he ever wanted to use it, the heat pump is sized correctly to make sure that he can use the pool pretty much for most of the year.